is a presentation of GRS TV.
We set the bar high. On top, cause we so fly. Name in the bright lights. Looking like a star shot. We set the bar high. On top, cause we so fly. Name in the bright lights. Looking like a star shot. We set the bar high.
To 9-6A district football game here at Williams Stadium in Garland, Texas. The game will be 1-1 Garland Owls versus the 0-2 North Garland Raiders. Bobby George here alongside with Thomas Hart, and Coach Danny Russell for the Garland Owls is very, very stoked about his defense. The Garland Owls are loaded defensively with 4 all-district players coming back this year. You have number 5 linebacker Zellen Reynolds, number 7 linebacker Caleb Carcamo, number 24 safety Terrence Green, had 4 interceptions last year. Safety number 3 O'Shea Johnson, one of the fastest guys on the team and probably arguably one of the fastest in the district. He also got an interception last week, I believe. And they're going to need all of these defensive players because they're going to have to defend and contain number 2 Trent Hill from the North Garland Raiders. Trent Hill's ranked number 8th in the area in rushing, averaging around 9 yards per attempt.
Yes. Garland is going to have a tough task with him and Mateo Howard tonight, who had 2 touchdowns and a forced fumble.
Ball gets kicked down, is dropped about the 15, and there's a big opening hole. Number 5 right there for North Garland gets it out to about the 36-yard line, we'll call it.
We'll get to see him pretty early, too, on offense. Pretty tall wideout.
Yeah, number 5, Easton, he is a 6'2", 185-pound senior, and they will toss the ball out to him quite often. He is their speedster. And they want to get him out in open space as much as they can.
Outside on the kicking team. 5-yard penalty. We added to the end of the kick.
So Garland gets to open it up with a offside on the kickoff. It moves them up 5 yards to about the 39-yard line. Eason's split out left. They're going to hand it off to Trent Hill. We've talked about him a lot, and he is a big load. He's 5'9", and they've got him at 215 pounds.
Yeah, number 7, Caleb Carcamo, just staying pretty patient, moving off of his block and taking him down for a gain of 3.
Yeah, Caleb is a big physical all-district, also a captain on this team, plays at middle linebacker, number 7. Keep an eye out for him. He should be all over the field today. Cameron Shaw takes it. Outside, he keeps the keeper, runs to the outside. It picks up 15 yards for the first down.
Yeah, Cameron Shaw, a converted fullback and running back. That's the upside you get in him. Not your typical pro-style quarterback, but you'll take those yards when you can get them.
Yeah, he's a senior, 5'9", 200 pounds, and a dual threat. As you said, he can absolutely run it. Fullback last year, as you said. And they like the spread offense. They've got 2 wideouts on both sides. And there we go. We get a flag off. Looks like a false start.
Illegal snap on the offense. 5-yard penalty. Still first down.
This happened a lot last week for the Raiders. It felt like every other play they would finally get something going and then just flag. So
yeah, you know, if you get these penalties, it just slows everything down. Not only does it stop your momentum and move you back, but it also stops the game. And it's really hard to get that momentum started again. Shaw has all time, no rush, and he finds his man wide open down the field and cannot connect. That was Eason down the middle.
Yeah, Easton's throwing his hands up. He knows he's wide open. That should be a 50-yard touchdown, but just off of his backside.
Yeah, he's got to be able to adjust there. That ball was in the air for, I think that was a 50 yards in the air pass, and if he can adjust to that ball there, he was wide open. No rush. Shaw had all the time to sit back there and throw it. Trips left on the 50-yard line. Hands it to Trent up the middle. Powers his way for about 8 yards. Down to the 43.
With the loss of Jaden Smith this year, Trent Hill is going to get a lot of carries, and he's shown in week 1 that he can get those and he'll take those yards.
Yeah, absolutely. Again, he is ranked number 8, and that is one game statistics. He was having 9 yards per attempt. Alone in the backfield, Trent Hill, Keshawn Johnson, he takes it, and he's going to go, and he's going to get sacked down to the 45-yard line. He had time, but it closed in a hurry by number 33 for the Owls.
Yeah, 33-5. They know that a guy is wide open, and they just start containing. He's about to throw it, and then they take him down.
Yeah, Torrey James right there. And number 5, Zaylen Reynolds, the other captain all-district player, gets the sack.
That's for sure with these weapons on offense for the Raiders.
They will be kicking the ball now. Gets a nice boot. Bounces around out there. Just everybody get away from it. But look at that thing roll. It's going to be stopped at the 5-yard line. So a great punt right there for North Garland.
What a hop there. All the way to the 5-yard line. We saw Mateo Howard and JaChristian Easton out there. Get your playmakers out on special teams. Reward you.
So now we'll get to see the Garland Owls offense.
On the receiving team, 10-yard penalty from the end of the kick.
Now, I didn't see the flag come out, but they are going to say that.
Half the distance from the end of the kick.
Okay, so they're going to move it down to the 2.5-yard line. And that's where we're going to be able to see the Owls start.
Some really tough field position. We'll have to see what the Owls can do on offense here.
We'll see Orlando Rout starting there at quarterback. He's number 14. And in the backfield with him, Darian Hardy. Oh, they got a big outside move, and he is on the way out to the 30-yard line. Still has some room to run out to bounds about the 36-yard line. Boy, if you're going to get off of the 2-yard line, that is a way to do it. Darian Hardy, 5'9", 195-pounder, breaks free.
Yeah, for North Garland, the linebackers are there. They just kind of get pushed off by DeAdrian and gets a 34-yard run on the first play of the drive.
Right back at it. Rout throws it out to the side. Nice catch. Gets out to about the 42-yard line.
Personal foul. 8 hit, roughing the pass. 57 on the defense.
Wow. Boy, North Garland just getting hit by these bugs of the yellow flag. Norwood was on the catch, got him the 4 yards, and then you tack on another 15. Why don't we go ahead and take a break with them? We'll be right back on GRS TV. Welcome back, Williams Stadium. Owls around the 47-yard line. It's a pass out right. He's got some room to run. He's gonna make it to the first down. I'm not real sure where they're gonna mark him, but it looks right at the 32 or 33 where he's gonna need that first down marker. Up.
And Jaden Nora, the former quarterback last year, very good. What an athlete. Orlando route comes here, and then curious to see how he's used, and he's that receiver getting first downs.
Yeah, he's playing in that slot position, and last week he was 9 of 38. Uh-oh, the ball's on the ground. Oh, he's got an open receiver. Oh, nice job defensively by number 1 for the Raiders.
On the defense, 5-yard penalty.
Brian Nichoto, 6'2", 191, playing that free safety, goes over and knocks that down. Or that could have been a huge play for the Owls. But again, the flags come out, and it's going to be 1st and 5.
Yeah, and Chotu, definitely the best tackler on this defense, and perfect in coverage too. You'll see him a lot at nickel today in both safety positions. Stops a touchdown there.
Route's coming to the right. He has a wide open receiver right there, puts it on the money to number 12, Kalon Davis, his wideout. Kalon Davis had a great game last week. He's got great hands, runs great routes. He was 5 of 6 for 66 last week.
Yeah, Keelan Davis, just a beautiful route runner, gets that first down and keeps his drive going pretty fast.
Route looks to throw. He has plenty of time. He scrambles around and he gets sacked. Stephen Land, 5'11", 215-pound senior. He plays that linebacker spot, but he closed in a hurry. It looked like Route had plenty of time to throw it. He just ran out of time.
Yeah, Stephen Law, pretty undersized for his position. Many people will say he's about 170 pounds, but very quick to the ball. Definitely the linebacker you want on your defense.
Route does a little draw play to Hardy. Hardy gets drugged down behind the line of scrimmage. He might lose one.
And just as we brought him up, Stephen Law in the backfield again, making the Owls really work for this first down.
Yeah, he's playing that left outside linebacker. Keep an eye on him. He is really filling the gap here. This is a 3rd and 14. 7 minutes, 20 seconds on the in the first quarter. He drops back. Oh, a lot of pressure. He has to get rid of it. Oh, the pass is dropped. Of course, that was still going to be way short of the first down. But that brings up 4th down, and they are going to kick the ball. Now, they have Charlie Houston, the long snapper. He's ranked number 7 in the state. So I believe he can snap it back there pretty quick. And number 88 will be kicking the ball here, and that's Pedro Orozco. And last week, he kicked a 51-yard field goal. And so he has plenty of leg, and so they marched him right out here for a 37-yarder. Against the wind, and he puts it right through the uprights. Garland Owls take the lead, 3-0. We'll be right back on GRS TV.
The Garland ISD Education Foundation provides resources to support and enrich education for all students in the Garland Independent School District. Every dollar donated helps fund innovative teaching and learning initiatives. Choose today to impact a better tomorrow. For more information and to learn how you can give, visit gisdedfoundation.org.
Welcome back to Williams Stadium. The Owls just took the lead, and You know, Thomas, they were down on the 2-yard line, and that first play from the scrimmage was to DeAndrian Hardy. He broke a 41-yarder, and that really set them up, and they just marched right down the field, stalled down at the outside the 20-yard line. But when you have a kicker like Pedro Orozco to be able to kick that big ball in, that was a major help for them. Put them on the board 3-0. The ball gets bounced around on the 19-yard line, and he gets taken down immediately. That was number 4, Jarvius Green.
You're going to see a lot of Javius Green in this game. He's going to be a special teams, offense, defense, all over the field last week.
That ball just got kind of lost right there, didn't it? At least he was able to pick it up, sure-hand it, but he was taken down immediately. All right, we'll see Cameron Shaw back in the backfield again with Trent Hill. Shaw drops back to pass it. It is blocked and knocked down.
Number 5, Zaylin Reynolds. A lot of experience on this defense. Almost gets a pick there.
Yeah, he puts the pressure on that right side. He just looks right into it, blocks it, knocks it down. Lucky that one didn't go in for a touchdown. They're going to do a keeper. Shaw to the left side, and he looks like he picks up about 5 yards. It's going to take it out to around the 26.
Just a good tackle by Gabriel Williams right there. Just stays off his edge, just finally gets off. Beautiful tackle.
Yeah, Gabe Williams, man, he's been looked at by a lot of colleges around here, a lot of D1 colleges, so keep your eye on him. Gabe Williams for the Owls, number 2. Hill to the right side, gets a little running room, but gets taken down. Very nice tackle by number 16 right there, Ronald Stanley.
Yeah, Ronald just sets the edge, just finally waits. Might have thought he was going to get a first down there. Gets the easy tackle at the legs.
Yeah, it holds them to a 4th down. Well, the clock's down to 17 seconds, and it looks like they are sending out their punt unit. A little slow to get them all out there. Left-footed punter gets it away. The ball's dropped down on the 40-yard line. And who has it? Yep, they're going to give it to the Raiders. So a little muffed kick right there, and the ball drops out. Zaylin Reynolds is the one that picks it up, but he looks like he has a little bit of an injury right there. When he gets up, he's kind of limping around, but yeah. Flip the field.
Christian Eason.
Plenty of time to throw the ball. He decides to run it up the middle, picks up about 3.
Gabriel Williams again with the tackle.
He has plenty of time to throw it. Just got to let it go. But yeah, again, you see Williams there on the tackle, and he's just been very good closing that gap right there and not allowing Shaw to take off running up the middle. Little late substitution in here, number 50. Jonathan Mayer, he's a lineman, sophomore, coming into the game. Looks like a busted play, but Shaw makes something of it. Picks up about 5 yards.
You could almost knew that was a run before it happened. They got a 2 tight end set there.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to hand it to Trent Hill, but the ball got loose right there. And boy, sure, good tackle right there by number 24. Prince Green, the all-district safety. Little I formation. Hands off to Green to Hill, and he gets stuffed immediately. That's going to set up a 4th down right there. Penalty flag comes out. Player on the ground without his helmet. Again, we were talking earlier about how hot it is, and we do have new stadium, new grass out here, and they do say that it's supposed to be a little bit cooler.
Unsportsmanlike, number 5 of the defense. 15-yard penalty, automatic first down. That's his first UNS toward ejection.
Okay, so it was a 4th down coming up, and the Owls get a unsportsmanlike 15-yard penalty, so that's going to set the Owls set the Raiders up about on the 20-yard line if we count 15 out from here. So it gives them an automatic first down. That's excellent. Number 16 for the Raiders gets up. That's Afosa Osas, and that is their defensive end. You know, he's 6'6", 215. He is one of the biggest guys on the team. So it's good to have him back up.
Yeah, a guy that's going to play on both sides of the field. He's a humongous man. Tight end, good blocker, very good edge rusher. Hopefully he's fine.
So that gives an automatic first down to North Garland on the 19-yard line. So they've added Dang in the backfield. Handoff. He leads rushes, leads blocks for Hill. But he is, oh man, he is just stuffed right there by number 5, Zealand Reynolds. And again, we just keep on talking about how Reynolds is filling that gap and making all of these tackles.
Zealand Reynolds, just an outstanding linebacker. Just sits the edge, takes him down. He wants nothing to do with him getting past him.
Yeah, he's super athletic. And when you talk to the coach there, Coach Russell, he says he is physical, athletic. He moves to the ball. They'll get him out there and play in coverage defense too, because he's that fast. Oh, it's the keeper to the outside. Does a great job of hiding the ball. Everybody thought Hill had it going to the left. Shaw takes it to the right and makes it very close to a first down. I think he's going to be about a yard short.
He wants to prove everybody wrong. People saying he can't beat the quarterback, and he's almost gets the first down there. That's the upside again, and with having a scrambler, you're almost always going to have him.
It gives you a lot of opportunities to do a lot of things right here at 3rd and 2. He's going to keep it again to the left side, and who else is going to stay right on him to make the tackle? It is Zealand Reynolds again.
Yeah, Zealand Reynolds has a very hard job of containing right here. Sets the edge and just, there's 1 yard to go, and he takes him down to make it 4th down here for the Owls.
Yeah, he took down a big guy in Shaw on a one-on-one tackle like that. Shaw's 200 pounds, so he's not a small guy, and he just stayed outside and made sure that he wasn't going to take the fake, because they were doing the lead rush with Trent Hill going one way and Shaw going to the left side, and he stayed right where he needed to do it. Okay, now you got doubles in the backfield again. Here we go. They are going to hand it to Hill this time, and he gets stuffed again. So the Garland Owls stopped them on 4th and short, and a big turnover right there for the Owls.
Once again, Gabe Williams staying patient, gets off the blocker. Just a very big defensive lineman. an outstanding young man, and just very hard to stop him on 4th and 1, and he just does it.
Yeah, Gabe Williams and Caleb Carcamo finishing him off. 3 straight plays to stop them right there, and they weren't even close to getting that first down. So the Owls are back out, and again, they're inside the 10-yard line, and see what happens this time. Route at quarterback, hands it off, same play to Hardy. This time he gets stopped about 15 yards down the field. Moves the chains.
Yeah, you ask these students at Garland about DeAdrian Hardy, and they say, we got a guy in the backfield, you know. Very good offensive weapon.
And that's something
hard to take down.
Yeah, you're right. And you know, you got to give these guys up front a little credit, man. They've got some big guys blocking for him. Uh-oh. Overthrow pass right there, so it'll be 2nd and 10. Yeah, we look at the offensive line for the Owls. Martinez, number 66, he's 6'2", 250. Paredes, number 56, 6'1", 260. You got Hall centering, number 50, 6'3", 250. Vasquez, 6'3", 260. And then Trevino on the other side at 240. I mean, they are stacked with some heavy guys. So, you know, Hardy has some running room because of those dudes. Ball's on the ground. Hardy picks it up and makes something of it. Picks up about 4 yards.
Yeah, there was a fumble on the play at the start of it, and somehow picks it up before a Raider gets to him and picks up about 3 yards. Hard runner downfield.
"12 seconds left to the first quarter, and it looks like the Owls are just going to let that time expire. And so we'll take a break with these guys. We'll be right back on GRS TV.
End of the first quarter.
Welcome back to GRS TV, where we have the North Garland Raiders taking on the Garland Owls. It's 3-0, and it's started the second quarter. And the Owls had the ball about the 11 to 12 yard line, and they've scampered up here. It's 3rd down and about 8 yards to go. They got it out to about the 27-yard line here.
Official timeout.
Pretty close game so far as total yards. We've got Garland with 5 first downs, 73 total yards. North Garland with 2 first downs, 33 total yards. And all of the yards on both squads have been all rushing. Not very much passing. Garland has 23 yards passing and the rest 50 yards on the ground. So not a whole lot of passing here. It's been a running game. That's why that first quarter went so fast. And you can see right now we've got an official timeout. They're trying to get the chains over there wrapped up. It looks like they need a little duct tape. And here we go. 3rd and 7. Start of the second quarter. Ball's on the 27-yard line. And he goes down hard at the 12-yard line. Big play right there by Braylon Smith, number 56, gets through. All on blitz. Boom, right up the middle.
Coaches really like this guy. He's a captain, number 56, Braylon Smith. Very big defensive lineman. And that's what they need right there to make it 4th and 14. Give their offense a chance.
Yeah, he's the captain of that defense. And They are forcing the Owls to punt. He gets it away, a beautiful punt. And they're just going to get out of the way of that one. And they are going to down it.
Took a bad hop there.
Yeah, it was a great play by number 34. We don't have him on our roster, his name, but boy, he makes a great play to stop that. That ball was bouncing back towards the wrong direction, and it'll be out to about the 48-yard line. So we're going to get to see North Garland with some pretty decent field position here. Now they've went with a split backfield. Yeah. Hand it to Hill right up the middle, and there's a lot of room. And boy, does the Owls close in a hurry in a gang tackle.
Trent Hill running downfield really hard. One thing he's doing pretty well that he wasn't last game is protecting that football. He had 2 fumbles in the first quarter last week, but he's looking very good this week.
Yeah, he's looking good. I mean, he's stout. It's like a bowling ball running at you at 215 pounds. Outside, Hill to the left. This time picks up. Oh, it's going to be so close to the first down. Are they going to give it to him? No, it looks like they're going to call him a little short, maybe by about 3 or 4 inches. That big number 77 pulling for him, but man, what a great tackle by who else? Zaylen Reynolds.
Zaylen Reynolds all over the field tonight.
So they have changed it. Looks like they are moving the chains. And they do mark that as a first down, move the chains. So a great job right there. There's 10 minutes, 6 seconds of the second quarter left on the clock here. Ball's on the 42. Hands it off back to the left side again.
Big number 87, Cade McKay in the backfield. That's his second tackle of the night. I don't know how he got to him there.
Yeah, he just comes from that left side in a hurry and chases Hill down. Only gets about 1 yard. 2nd and 9 from the 41. Drop back pass, he's got plenty of time, throws it over the middle, wide open. That's going to be a touchdown. Eason's in the end zone. Plenty of time to throw that ball. Eason frees up over the middle, almost gets tackled by the turf monster, makes it to the end zone.
That's going to be a 59-yard touchdown. He had one earlier. Kind of just missed it, and he makes up for it here with the beautiful open field touchdown.
It's down and it's through the middle. That's going to be a good. The Raiders take the lead 7-3. 9 minutes, 12 seconds left of the second quarter. We'll take a break. GRS TV.
The Garland ISD Education Foundation provides resources to support and enrich education for all students in the Garland Independent School District. Every dollar donated helps fund innovative teaching and learning initiatives. Choose today to impact a better tomorrow. For more information and to learn how you can give, visit gisdedfoundation.org.
Welcome back to Williams Stadium. North Garland Raiders just completes a 50-yard pass to Eason, number 5, right there on your screen, and he gets loose, gets free. That was Cameron Shaw throwing to Eason right there, 50-yarder. He gets free over the middle and scores a touchdown, takes the lead. So it is 7-3, North Garland over the Owls. Kick is going to be to the outside and about down to the 15-yard line. He's got lots of running room and gets upended at the 31.
Number 19, Tyrone Crothers, a receiver on the roster. He's running very fast. That's who you want returning the balls for you.
Yeah, so now what are the Owls going to do? They're going to have to answer that. There's 9 minutes left of the second quarter. Handoff right up the middle, and there is some running room. He makes the last guy miss. He's taken off down the sideline. He gets out to the 45 of the Owls. DeAdrian Hardy again.
DeAdrian Hardy just makes a few guys miss and throws off the linebacker here.
Look how strong his arms are just to push them down. And a big sack right there by big number 57 coming around the edge.
The second time we've seen Sabiyi Day in the backfield tonight.
Yeah, they're going to drop down back and throw this ball. It looks like he has some time to throw it. The ball gets on the ground. It looks like the bad snap. Boy, did they get there in a hurry. So they're going to have to call a timeout. Play clock was getting really low. It was down to about 2 seconds, and it looks like Coach Russell calls a timeout for the Owls. Why don't we take a break with them? We'll be right back on GRS TV. Welcome back. Williams Stadium. Owls got the ball on the 50-yard line. Had a big sack on a miscommunication on the snap and lose that 5 yards. But right up the middle, they hand the ball off to number 4, Jaden Norwood, and he takes it up there for about 10 yards. And so they pick up 10 yards on that carry. It'll be 3rd down and about 5.
It's always good when you got your backup quarterback out there running for 13 yards of play.
Yeah, Jaden Norwood was the starting quarterback last year, so a dual threat right there. He is not going to get it. He gets out to the outside. Hardy just gets tackled. There was red jerseys everywhere.
Number 24, David Econom, stops it to make it a tough 4th down decision here for the Owls.
Yeah, look at number 4 right there. Just great stop. Javius Green hits him at the line of scrimmage, doesn't let him go, and then the rest of the red jerseys come in and put him down. So they are going to go for it. 4th down. They've got to get to the 35. Plenty of time to throw it. Tosses it over the middle. Oh, he gets that to Adam Rodich over the middle. Just a nice play. Keeps his eyes down the field. Route looks like he has time. He thinks he's going to run it. Everybody does. And then as he's going to the line of scrimmage, he's able to just toss it out there. Real nice job to Rodich. Picks up the 1st down. Ball's on the 30. About 17 seconds on the clock, on the play clock, and he keeps looking back, picking up the play. Rout's going to throw it again. Got him wide open in the middle. And he is going to get to the end zone. No, to the 2. Norwood again out of the slot position, goes over the middle, makes a great catch.
What a drive.
Yeah, just wait patient. Look at that catch. I mean, it was contested. He just snakes that ball out of the air, all hands.
He gets to the end zone if it's not for Looney here.
He's going to do it right here. Does he get there? Norwood into the end zone. Touchdown, Owls.
That's what you want right there for your offense. The tempo. If North Garland's defense can't keep up with it, just keep going.
Yeah, it's kind of nice. They reward him with that big pass. He didn't get the end zone, so they hand it off to him the next play. He does get in the end zone. 5 minutes, 56 seconds on the clock to the second quarter, and that ball is right down the middle, and that will be 7-10. Garland Owls take the lead right there. Second quarter. We'll take a break on GRS TV.
The Garland ISD Education Foundation provides resources to support and enrich education for all students in the Garland Independent School District. Every dollar donated helps fund innovative teaching and learning initiatives. Choose today to impact a better tomorrow. For more information and to learn how you can give, visit gisdedfoundation.org.
Welcome back to Williams Stadium. Garland Owls just drive down the field and score a touchdown right there. Norwood into the end zone, big catch, and then runs it in on the next play. Puts the Owls up 10-7. Great crowd on hand here tonight. Everybody's excited about district play, and both teams have aspirations to get in that playoff hunt.
Pretty even division, if I do say so myself, this year, so everybody has a chance.
It's a big kick. It's going to go down to about the 7-yard lines. Oh, there's a little bit tangled up there, a little collision. Norwood has to pick it up, but boy, he is immediately drugged down by the Owls. So it's going to be bad field position, about on the 11-yard line.
Yeah, just definitely miscommunication right there. JBS Green was the returner, and him and Mateo Howard just kind of fought over the ball there. Tough field position, though, for the Raiders now.
They've got everybody spread out. They got trips to the right, one single up top, and he's going to throw it out. Ball's dropped. It looked like Howard had a few steps if he could have pulled that ball down. Second down on the 11-yard line. There's about 5 minutes, 46 seconds on the clock till halftime.
One thing North Garland struggles with is getting into tempo. They got to do that here to get some points on the board.
Hand off to Trent. Nope, it's going to be a keeper to Shaw. He's met by a bunch of gray jerseys with the big G on them. Had nowhere to go. Picks up about 3.
One thing Garland has on defense is depth at defensive line. All just meeting in the middle.
Yeah, they really do have a lot of depth. And you can see Coach Russell, he just moves guys in and out, keeps everybody's got with fresh legs. And you just never know who's going to be playing in there. It's going to be a pass. He's got his man open. Just wasn't able to connect with him right there. Intended receiver. Looks like John Dang. He was going down. He was just doing a fly route. Just kind of fell short there.
Tough play there. O'Shea Johnson in coverage.
It's going to be 4th and 7. Ball's on the 14. There's right at 5 minutes left of the game clock till halftime. A little shank off the foot, but boy, they do get a great roll. Looks like it's going to roll out about the 47-yard line.
Good little hop again.
Yeah, they were really fortunate because it looked like the ball just kind of got, you know, little miss kick right there off the side of the foot. Left-footed kicker there. That's Maddox Lopez. All right, we got a little stack action here in the offense. Going deep, first play. And that was well defended right there by Josiah Rudemaker.
Yeah, Rodemaker, just 5'10", playing corner on the outside, but jumps up with him. Perfect timing. Very good coverage, because if not, that's a caught ball.
Second 10 on the 47. And drop back pass again. They catch him with a blitz. Oh, he makes some people miss right there. I mean, they had him at the line of scrimmage. The speedster gets away. That's Kalon Davis. Great hands, runs great routes, great instinct. Watch this. They have him right here and whoop, miss, and then miss again. Makes all these guys miss. This is called run after the catch, and he is outstanding if you can get him in space.
Got to give credit to DeAdrian Hardy there. Javius Green had a free blitz.
Throw it out there to him again. He makes another guy miss. Boy, Davis, he is just so good at making that first player miss. Might as well keep tossing it to him, see if ever he can break one. Look at this. They just had him right there, and it's hard to get him down. Second 4. Ball's on the 18. Whistles blow. It looks like they might have got a timeout. That's what it looks like. North Garland gets a timeout here. Why don't we go ahead and take a quick break? GRS TV will be right back in just a moment. So here we go. Garland's with the ball. It is second and 4. Ball's on the 18. Ball's right up the middle, and it looks like it's going to be a touchdown to the corner. DeAdrian Hardy.
DeAdrian Hardy just running downfield. Very hard touchdown there. Hardy had 77 rushing yards on the game today. Looking like an X factor out here for the Owls.
Well, just great lead blocking there. Hardly touched. Makes one man miss, and all of a sudden he is in for the score. Ball is up and away, and it does look like down the middle. Orozco kicks it again. So again, 17-7 with just 4 minutes left on the clock to halftime, and the Owls really do find an answer. So DeAdrian Hardy having a heck of a game right now. He's 7 at just about 100 yards. So he's got about 12 yards a carry. Jaden Norwood, 2 attempts, 14 yards and a touchdown. Belendo Rout, now he's had a couple of sacks, so he's hurting in the rushing attempts, but boy, he is putting together a nice job in the air. 7 of 10, 87 yards, and you know, he's just putting enough on it that that everybody, he just keeps the drive going and keeps the drive going. And if you don't know if you're going to run or throw the ball, it really is the X factor for Garland. So they are up 17-7 here with 3 minutes and 59 seconds left of the second quarter.
And if I'm the Owls, I just keep feeding Hardy, keep feeding the hot hand.
And the wind has picked up a little bit, and that's the second time we've seen on the kickoff where the ball has gotten blown over. And you look up at the flags, and they are moving. Again, it's that hot air coming through there. It's like a hot dryer out there. So, again, it was about 108 degrees today. The sun has gone down a little bit. That's given these guys, you know, they're in shape, but we haven't seen anybody with cramps yet. What a leg Oscar's got. He booted that one into the end zone. That ball will come out to about the 25-yard line, where the Raiders will be able to take over here.
The Raiders got about 3 minutes and 59 seconds to get something going here on offense. Maybe get the pass involved a little bit.
Yeah, 17-7. They are down by 10. Raider fans out here all excited about the first game of district play in 9-6A. We got trips right, single up top. Hill in the backfield. He's dropping back to throw it, and he's going to take off running. He's got everybody into different lanes, and he picks up about 8 yards. Takes it out to about the 38-yard line, 37.
Yeah, Cameron Shaw is following the lead block by Trent Hill here. Picks about 8 yards.
Yeah, he gets everybody running downfield. I think that might have been a designed run, a little draw play. Second down and 2. Ball's on the 33. It looks like they're going to call another timeout here. It looks like the Raiders called the timeout, and that'll be their second timeout. 3 minutes, 8 seconds left, 7-17, Owls up, and we will take another break with GRS TV.
The Garland ISD Education Foundation provides resources to support and enrich education for all students in the Garland Independent School District. Every dollar donated helps fund innovative teaching and learning initiatives. Choose today to impact a better tomorrow. For more information and to learn how you can give, visit gisdedfoundation.org.
Three minutes, 8 seconds to the half. Shaw drops back and throws a bomb down the sideline, and it is incomplete. Great coverage out there by number 24.
Just perfect coverage out there. That's about the farthest ball we've seen thrown by North today. Thought he had a chance there.
Yeah, Jeremiah Bryant for the Owls was on the defensive side of that. Just perfect down the sideline coverage. Nowhere to go with it. Just force him out of bounds. Hill with a carry, and I believe he's going to pick up the first down there. And he does. Chains are moving. And just nice blocking up front. Just creating the lanes there. First and 10 on the 37.
This is the momentum the Raiders really need going into half. They need some points here.
Here we go. Hill right up the middle. And they're just getting a big dose of Hill. Of course, they are using the clock. They don't want the Owls to get the ball again. So if they can just keep Hill right up the middle, pick up some first downs, they can go into halftime feeling pretty good.
Big nose tackle number there. Romero knew the play before it started.
Hill up the middle again. And the ball looks like it came out, and the Owls think they have it. Oh, it's a big mistake here if the Owls lose this ball, and I believe they are moving the chains. A little bit of riffraff going on in there. But I tell you, that is exactly what the Owls wanted and exactly what the Raiders did not want to happen. With 1:56 seconds left on the play clock till halftime, let's see what happens here. He's running stout in there. He gets held up, and they just start stripping the ball. Guess who it is? Zealand Reynolds again grabs the arm of Trent Hill and yanks the ball out. So again, Reynolds is all over the field making plays.
Zaylen Reynolds, about 5 tackles tonight already as they wave off the flag.
Well, I think that's generous. If he's only got 5 tackles, he's just been everywhere. I mean, it makes it look like he's been everywhere, even if he's only gotten 5 tackles. But man, what an impact player. All district captain. But boy, he is playing a ball game. Route throws a little out pattern to number 8, Rodich. Rodich picks up the first down out to about the 26-yard line. Just a nice little safe play. Kind of rolls out over here. Look, he comes from all the way from the left side of the field to the right.
And just as much, 3 minutes can change a game. North Garland with momentum, and then Garland gets the ball running down the field. They're about to score again.
Yeah, turnovers are just detrimental. It's if you have usually who wins the game is people that win the turnover battle. Hardy just bouncing around out there, gets to the outside. Flags on the field though. See what happens. Look at this lead block by big number 70 coming through there. That's Treviano. He's 240 pounds. Just leading the way. What are they going to call here?
Looks to be a face mask, but Hardy still got a first down after that.
Yeah, that's a spot foul. They'll add 15 on to the spot. Puts him on the 11-yard line. That'll be a first down and 10 on the 11, so they can still pick up a first down. There's 1:15 on the clock. Woo, good coverage right there. They were just going to toss it out there again, but it was read very well.
Number 12, Noah Miles.
Yeah, I was trying to find his number there. Noah Miles makes a great play. Perfect timing.
Raiders needed somebody to step on defense, and Miles did on the boundary.
They got 1:10 on the clock. Same play, throws it out right again to Keelan Davis, but it was just an errant throw. No way it was catchable. Now he was wide open. It does stop the clock. There's 1:07 now.
Definitely a miscommunication by the offense there.
I wouldn't doubt if they just hand this ball to Hardy and use some of this clock. They do have a great kicker that can kick the field goal. There's Hardy with the ball, and he's going to get all the way up. See, that was close to a first down. He's about 1.5 yards short. The clock is running now. 57 seconds, 56, 55, 54. It is 4th down. So what do you think they're going to do here? You're going to come in? No, they're going to go for it, try to get the first down. And does he get there? I don't think he does. Boy, it's surprising. I thought they would go for the field goal here. He does not get it.
Brian and Chotu.
Wow.
What a weapon on your defense. That safety just comes in there and stops him.
What a decision by Coach Russell to not kick a field goal there and go up another 3 points, but decides to hand the ball off to number 14, and he just gets stuffed. Again, big number 1, Natoto, makes a huge play right there with 39 seconds on the clock. North Garland takes the ball over on the 3-yard line.
Curious to see what the Raiders do here with 39 seconds.
They got to just run it straight up the middle and try to get out of this end zone here. It looks like they're a little confused on the play. There's 7 seconds on the clock, 39 seconds on the game clock. Yeah, they take it straight up the middle. And again, he just needs to hold on to that ball and not allow it to come out.
Gabe Williams in on the play.
22 seconds. The clock is still running now. Trent Hill is just powering his way in there. And it looks like the Raiders are just content with letting the clock go out and just go to halftime. So there are 17 seconds on the play clock and 4 seconds, 3 seconds till second half. And that's what they're going to do. And I'd say that's a pretty good success right there to hold the Owls on the 3-yard line right there with only 38 seconds left on the clock.
Absolutely. Garland finally gets some momentum going. And they got a 10-point lead going into half.
All right. Well, we'll see you right after halftime on GRS TV.
Radio check.
Welcome back to GRS TV, where we're hosting the Owls and the North Garland Raiders. It's 17-7 here in Garland, Texas, in the first district game of 6A district football. So we're going to reset here. And we have the highlights here coming up right now. It was a hot summer day here all day, 108 degrees. When they started, it was about 107, no telling what it was down on the field. Big field goal, 41-yarder by Pedro Orozco. Highly rated kicker here in 9-6A football. He will be highly recruited. First touchdown, Shaw. Cameron Shaw throws a bomb, 41-yard touchdown to Christian Eason. Big celebration. They take the lead right there at 7-3. The Owls answer back in a hurry with Norwood on the 7-yard touchdown. He had just completed a beautiful catch that got him down to the 7. And then Hardy doing what he does best, breaking tackles, following his lineman, getting to the end zone. And that gives them the lead of 17-7, which is where we are right now. Again, I am here tonight with Thomas Hart, and he is with the TV production there at Lakeview Centennial High School in their production magnet and broadcasting, television production and broadcasting magnet program. And he's been there for, let's say, how long you been? This is your 4th year? And doing an outstanding job. He was a spotter for a while up here in the broadcast booth. A lot of these guys are on camera, doing camera work. Delbert Richardson runs that program over at Lakeview Centennial, does an awesome job broadcasting this thing. And now we get to work with Thomas Hart doing color for our broadcast. Thanks a lot, Thomas.
It's a privilege. Thank you very much.
Doing an outstanding job tonight. Everybody's having a good time out there, enjoying a little Friday night football. First district game.
Finally cooled down a little bit. Everybody can enjoy the game.
Yeah, and this stadium looks beautiful with this new turf, and we've also got a new scoreboard and on both ends too, and it's very nice to have this one over here on the right-hand side. And we are fixing to kick off. Garland deferred in the first half, so North Garland got the ball first, but now they will be kicking to Garland High School, and the Owls will be receiving.
Garland set to get the ball. They've been rushing about 10 yards an attempt.
Yeah, very heavy run game going on so far. The ball takes a little bounce in the middle of the field, and 24 picks that sucker up and takes off running, gets some good yardage.
Very elusive and quick, but Christian Easton all over the field tonight too on special teams as well.
The ball will be spotted on the 30-yard line, and the Owls will start from there. First half stats, total yards, 208 yards by the Owls, 99 of that on the ground, 109 in the air, so pretty balanced. Ball's dropped on the ground, and he's just going to have to drop and roll on it. They lose quite a bit of yards. So that was your very first play from scrimmage, and you lose 7 yards.
Not the first fumble we've seen tonight for the Owls either.
Yeah, they've had a hard time, you know, working that snap. That ball was pretty much right on the money. Looks like Route just kind of dropped it. Sets the line of scrimmage on the 23. Hardy to the right side, picks up about 6.
As previously mentioned, Hardy is a very hard runner, to say the least. Just throws the linebacker down, gets those extra yards that many of the runners can't get in this district.
Yeah, the first half he was 10 attempts at 109 yards, so he's basically almost 11 yards per attempt. He's been a hard runner tonight. It's a pass, drop back, it throws a deep bomb, got him wide open in the middle, and he just overthrows him.
Simply just a mismatch there. We got a left outside linebacker on a open receiver, but just barely overthrew.
Yeah, Keelan Davis runs a nice route. Looks like he does a corner post route, gets wide open. Well, that's one of those that you really wish you had back. That'll be 4th down, and they're going to have to punt the ball away. Big stop right there for North Garland. Man, what a booming punt. And they are just going to let it rest on the 25-yard line. So nice job defensively by the North Garland Raiders. And they will start offense on the 25.
Very strong running game tonight from the Raiders. Only one pass, and the one pass completed was their only touchdown of the night. So
yeah, they've only had 109 total yards, so 41 in the air, and that was the touchdown you were referring to. The rest of it's been on the ground, 68, and it's all been Trent Hill and Cameron Shaw loading the run. Boy, he drops back, and he's wanting to throw it right off the bat. Doesn't have anybody open, takes off running. And is tackled by number 28.
just doesn't find an open receiver he wants to throw it to, doesn't want to throw a pick this early in the drive or at all, and gets about 3 yards. Carcamo on the stop as well.
Yeah, Jaden Alchuary as well. We've been calling his name all night. Band's been working all summer. Now they get to come out here and perform. Love to hear that music. Get you fired up. Trips left. Lone receiver to the right. And Shaw hands it to Trent Hill, and he gets buried.
Gabe Williams again in the backfield. Unstoppable force.
Yeah, just dominant out there, isn't he? 3rd and 9. Ball's on the 37. 9 minutes, 14 seconds remaining of the third quarter. Jaden Alchuary coming from the left side. He's getting crashed down. They had to pick him up. Shaw gets loose, but he does not get the first down. So that's going to be 4th down and about 4. He gets shuffled out of the pocket. Great pressure right there by number 87, McKay. 6'3", 210 sophomore getting the pressure on Shaw and forcing the 4th down. Maddox Lopez on the kick. Drops out of bounds at the 41-yard line of the Owls. So that's where they will pick it up, and we'll get to see that offense come back on the field again. And you see Coach Russell, he's over there trying to get his troops all fired up again, get that big offensive line starting to play downhill. And that's what they started out at the beginning of the game. Rout was handing that ball to Adrian Hardy, and they were having a lot of running room at the beginning of this game. Of course, Hardy's already up to about 112 yards on the ball game.
As much as you want to throw the ball, you just got to keep feeding them.
They start the ball out, throwing the ball out to the right side. And guess who? Kevlon Davis.
He's been all over the field tonight.
Yeah, he's been outstanding. He was the leading receiver last year. And already tonight, he's got 4 catches for 45 yards. Picks up the first down. Going to throw it again to the left side this time. Go the upside, but boy, they had him wrapped up. There was no go. Rudemaker out there to make a great play, and they lose a yard.
Josiah Rodemaker doing exactly what his job is. In the corner, if you don't hear his name as much, he's doing his job perfectly fine, and it's been looking great out here tonight.
Hand off right up the middle. There is some running room. Of course, that's Jaden Norwood right up the middle. He gets close to a first down. They're about 1 yard short. They're going to mark him at about the 39.
Jaden Norwood, ridiculous to see them. He's a receiver, he's a running back, he's a quarterback, just doing ridiculous things on this field, putting his team in the best position to win.
Little power right. Hand this off to Hardy again, right over that right side. You got a little extracurricular, big number 66 out there working, Martinez. He's still fighting, and all of a sudden you're going to get a 15-yard penalty because he wouldn't stop. So that's going to negate the first down.
Getting pretty chippy out here.
Now, he was trying to be like that movie The Blind Side and just run his man straight into the bleachers. That's what he was trying to do there.
Personal foul, number 24 of the defense. Dead ball, personal foul, 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
Well, you know, they always catch the second guy swinging. But actually, Martinez was running his guy so far down, I think there was a retaliation, and that's where they see the foul, you know, when you retaliate. And so they get him. 1st and 10 on the 20. Owls marching in for the touchdown here. Getting close. They go deep, and they got him. Touchdown. Oh, no, he loses it. It's incomplete into the end zone.
Tyrone Crothers was wide open in the end zone, but Nchotu and Rodemaker not letting that happen.
Yeah, he's got a good little pump fake right there. Drops it like a dime. There it is. Rodemaker pulls it out.
Yeah, Rodemaker. Tough coverage there.
Yeah, I thought that was going to be a touchdown. Hardy to the right side, and he is stopped. I mean, it's a wall of jerseys there for the red. And that's going to be, he might have lost a yard.
Yeah, Andre Ortega all over him the whole way and just does not let him get past him.
Yeah, Ortega does a good job right there. You saw him, he wraps him up, and then he just starts pulling him back like he's in a tug of war and pulls him back behind the line of scrimmage. So that's going to be 3rd and 10. The ball's on the ground again. Wow, they just keep having a hard time snapping the ball on the ground.
About the 3rd time tonight a fumbled snap has happened.
And it doesn't look like the snap is that bad. Let's see what happens here on the replay. Yeah, just a little low, but something you could actually pick up. Maybe he's got his eyes down the field while he's thinking about where he's going to go with it, you think?
Absolutely.
Drained it. Wow, what a weapon they have right there with Orozco. Big time score. That'll be 20-7 for the Owls. 5 minutes left of the 3rd quarter. And this is GRS TV, and we'll be right back.
The Garland ISD Education Foundation provides resources to support and enrich education for all students in the Garland Independent School District. Every dollar donated helps fund innovative teaching and learning initiatives. Choose today to impact a better tomorrow. For more information and to learn how you can give, visit gisdedfoundation.org.
Owls have a lot to celebrate. They just go up 20-7 against the North Garland Raiders. They capped that off with a 37-yard field goal for Pedro Orozco. And what a weapon you have in your back pocket when you can pull out a 37-yard field goal.
Orozco, a lot better than a lot of kickers we see in these high school games. What a leg on him.
He put that one right there in the back of the end zone. No chance of return for the Raiders, and that'll put them out to the 25-yard line where they'll get to start their drive here at 4 minutes and 58 seconds remaining of the 3rd quarter. Well, the Owls are just starting to celebrate out here a little bit, feeling the victory. North Garland Raiders, they really going to have to get something going right now. They just have not had anything. Cameron Shaw is only 1 completion for 6 yards on the night. It just needs something to happen here. He launches this one. He's got his man. He makes the catch.
Javius Green, 30-yard catch. Pocket's collapsing. Gabe Davis was almost in there, but Gabe Williams, correction. But finds an open guy.
That sometimes happens when they get out of position and your quarterback Shaw just gets outside the pocket and things start falling. And then he throws it a little short, and Green gets to come back for it and make the play. Handoff over the right side. Hill picks up 4. Takes it to the 42-yard line of the Owls.
And as we look at this replay, he's running through, but Carcamo and Williams with a combined tackle just taking him down. And this Owl defensive line is looking great tonight.
They really are. They've really dominated the game, and we always thought at the beginning of this one that, you know, North Garland has a big offensive line, and Trent Hill's going to be running the ball all over the place, but really the Owls have done a great job of containing him. He gets loose here to the outside. Still nothing going. Picks up only 2. That's going to set up 3rd and 5.
And Tyquez Miles, listed as a receiver on this roster, is out here making hit sticks.
Hit sticks. Here it comes.
Boom.
I like it. Going to line up with trips left. Shaw directing traffic, taking a little bit of instruction from the sideline. Snaps up. It's going to be a pass. He lets it loose. It completes it. Great catch by Green. All right, it's Eason over there.
Christian Eason just finally getting some separation. Gets a target. I believe his last target was a touchdown.
Yeah, 41-yarder. But look at those hands. He just snakes that out. Never touches his body.
And that's what happens when you throw it to your big receiver.
Yeah, they got him listed at 6'2", 185 pounds. You just got to get it to him.
Makes it look effortless.
Strong hands. That, you know, coach talks about it all the time. What a great receiver he is, how fast he is, how big he is, what great hands he has. Schultz tries to take a run up the middle, but I don't think he's got it. That was a 4th down play, and he's about a yard short. So that's going to be a turnover on downs, and the Owls hold it.
And once again, Gabriel Williams just stopping him right there on a big 4th down. He's setting his team up for a victory.
So the ball's going to be placed on the 36, 37-yard line with 2 minutes, 15 seconds left of the 3rd quarter. And the Owls are going to take over. I felt like they just didn't take their time on that play. I mean, it was 4th and 2, and they just took the snap and took off running, and it didn't look like Shaw had his feet underneath him very well, and he just kind of ran in there, kind of lost his balance. Norwood on the run from the right side, and he's got some running room. He's taking it up the middle for about 40 yards down to the 27-yard line.
Beautiful blocking here by number 11, DeAdrian Hard. And Norwood just keeps going. Makes the defenders look the wrong way. Great weapon on their offense.
Yeah, he was in that slot. He just took it from the slot like in a reverse around the left side, right side there. A little receiver screen. He's got some room, and he's going to break it all the way to the end zone. That's number 12, Keelan Davis. Touchdown. Owls.
Yeah, Keelan Davis getting the ball a lot this game, and they reward him right there. Making defenders miss. That is a 27-yard touchdown.
It's hard to catch him when he gets some room, and that wide receiver screen was perfectly made. Some great downfield blocking, and Davis just outruns everybody to the left corner. Roscoe right down the middle, and there's your score. 7-27, minute 37 left on the clock till the 4th quarter. And here we are on GRS TV. We'll be right back after these messages. Welcome back to GRS TV, Williams Stadium, Garland, Texas, where the Owls just put up another 7 points on the Raiders. 27-7, minute 37 seconds left of the 3rd quarter, and the Owls will be kicking off to the Raiders. Orozco kicks it deep. It's going to be taken at the 2-yard line, and he gets stopped right about the 19. Great coverage right there by the Owls.
And good special teams play. These North Garland Raiders look to get something going after giving up 20 unanswered points.
You know, they've really looked good at points in the game, and they look like they've really well coached. They know what they're supposed to do. I don't know. I don't have the answer of why the score has turned to 27-7, except that they've went for it a couple of times on fourth downs, and the play just never developed, and they've given the ball over to the Owls, and the Owls have capitalized.
Just trying to catch the Owls off guard, but not being ready.
Shaw's dropping back again. He's going to throw it, or is he going to run? There he goes. He takes off running. And he's met right at the line by guess who? Big number 28. We've been calling his name all night. Making big play after big play. Loses a helmet, has to go off the field. But that is considered a sack. That'll be second down and 14. Now the ball is on the 15-yard line. Takes a snap. Shaw back to pass the ball. Again, plenty of time to throw it. Just doesn't see anybody open. Goes ahead and throws it away. And now they're going to get a flag for a late hit.
And if you're the Raiders, you take that. Just looking to get any momentum here.
So it goes from 3rd and 15, basically. Would be a
Roughing the passer, number 5 of the defense. 15-yard penalty from the end of the run.
So that'll be an automatic first down.
Yeah, definitely a late hit, and he hit him in the head too, and that's never what you want to see to a quarterback with all these concussions nowadays.
Yeah, they just won't allow it now, and so that was their all-star captain, Zaylen Reynolds, that laid the hit right there. But you know, that just gives a first down for the Raiders, puts them out on the 30-yard line. 41 seconds remaining on the clock of the third quarter. Quick pitch. Has some running room, but boy, it closes in a hurry. And that is a no-go. So he may picked up 3-4 yards on the pass. That puts it out to about the 33, 34-yard line.
And Jarvis Roberts, the senior linebacker on the play, they've had the tough task of guarding Mateo Howard, and they've done a great job tonight.
Howard showing the great hands right there. And we've got a Raider down on the field.
Injury timeout.
Looks like, is that Mateo Howard? I can't tell who that was. So he might be cramping. Hopefully that's all it is. Yeah, Mateo Howard, number 3. One that just received the ball, got tackled, went to the huddle. And so why don't we take a break, a quick break right here. Well, hold on, he's coming back. He may be up here in a second. Howard. Oh yeah, see how he's having a hard time right there walking. That's the no cramp walk. All right, so what we're going to do here, it's second down and second and 7, let's say. 6 seconds left till the third quarter's over. Ball's on the 33-yard line. And it looks like we're going to have
End of the third quarter.
they're going to let it run out. All right. Why don't we take a break with them? We'll be right back on GRS TV.
The Garland ISD Education Foundation provides resources to support and enrich education for all students in the Garland Independent School District. Every dollar donated helps fund innovative teaching and learning initiatives. Choose today to impact a better tomorrow. For more information and to learn how you can give, visit GISDEdFoundation.org.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter, Williams Stadium. Where the North Garland Raiders are taking on the Owls of Garland. It is 7-27. Started the fourth quarter. And the Raiders have the ball on, it's 2nd 7 on the 33-yard line, I say.
Raiders is looking to get momentum here. Anything will work.
Yeah, they've really been stifled. They've only got 7 first downs this entire game. They hand it off to Hill. Nope, they keep the ball up the middle. Shaw taking off running. Great run out to the 43-yard line of the Owls. What had me tricked as well as the defense. Everybody thought Hill took it. Great offensive blocking. That's what we've been looking for, right?
Absolutely. Shaw has it in the
Injury timeout.
Shaw takes it out the running back's hand and just goes 24 yards with it.
Now, we've been talking earlier that there wasn't very many cramps going on, but here comes this third quarter. They all go into, at halftime and start drinking a lot of that Gatorade and water and all that sort of thing, and now come out in this third quarter and you start to see a lot of cramps happening. Shaw takes a snap. This time he takes it right up the middle again. Same play, same result. Out to the 30-yard line.
And if it isn't broke, don't fix it. As we look at this replay, he does another quarterback draw up the middle, takes it 14 yards. If they can't stop him.
Yeah, he's definitely leading the Raiders in rushing now. This time they do hand it off. Uh-oh, ball's out. Hill drops it. Shaw covers it, but boy, what a big loss right there.
When we look at this replay, they're going quick tempo. Trent Hill gets the ball, and it's just fumbled. Number 87 on the defense. Caden McKay been all over the place tonight. But Shaw jumps back on it quick.
2nd 14, ball's on the 34 now. Boy, what a mishap right there, but at least the Raiders did pick it up. Drop back to pass it again. Let's see, he's got plenty of time. He does throw it out. Ball is almost intercepted and knocked down to the ground.
Number 3, O'Shea Johnson in coverage. Very good coverage there.
He has a lot of time to throw it, doesn't he?
Yeah, almost caught there.
Goes right through the hands of the defender. So you got 10 minutes, 31 seconds left of the fourth. 7-27, the Owls on top.
Timeout. Charge of North Garland.
Yeah, it's 4th and 14. So North Garland, being down 7-27, you're down 20 points. You've only got 10 minutes and 31 seconds left of the game. 4th down and 14, though, what do you do here? You're on that side of the field. It's not like you should punt it, because if it goes in the end zone, it's coming out to the 25, so you'd only net 10 yards. So might as well go for it. But what kind of play are you going to throw? Shaw's only completed 4 passes this game for 78 yards. One of them was 41-yarder. So really, the rest of them has come up with very small gains. Nothing over 15 yards for sure. What do you think they should do here?
If I'm Taurus Rucker, I know Mateo Howard's out. I try to give a jump ball to Easton, but looks like the kicker's out.
Well, if he kicks this one, this would be a 51-yard field goal. The wind has stopped. The flags are dropped down, straight down the pole. Ball is bobbled. The snap is no good. and he is dropped on the 39-yard line. So there was not even a chance of getting that kick.
Yeah, a lot of fumbles tonight. Rodemaker, the holder, tries to take it, but Tyquez Miles says no, and just absolutely hits Dixon.
So big turnover right here and a big play. Owls will take it over. And they have just really dominated this second half. And there's the fans. They're the ones that's getting to celebrate a little bit. It's always fun when your team's up on top. But Rout has just played a great game. He's had 12 of 19, 63%, 174 yards in the air, 1 touchdown. So Rout's played well, and so has Hardy. 13 rushes, 118 yards. This time, no go, and the Raiders get through that big wall and take him down for a huge loss of 8.
Yeah, the pocket collapses here. Rout kind of tries to maneuver around, but Christian Gomez, the linebacker, takes him down.
So great job right there by the men in red. They were able to get through that line. It looked like an all-out blitz. A little draw play. Whoa, very nice, well played right there by number 4, Jevis Green.
Yeah, they try to throw it to big number 81, Caleb Abinimi, but Javius Green, the safety, running back, receiver, almost intercepts him.
Yeah, very nice. If he breaks in front of that one, he's gone.
Without a doubt.
I think I'd be feeding this one to Hardy. He's had 118 yards, 9 yards a carry, but they still continue to throw it. This time they're going to do the little wide receiver screen again. Takes a big hit, bounces off. It keeps going. Uh-oh. Somebody's going to have to wrap him up, or he's going to take it home.
Jonah Hernandez getting his opportunities, throws off about 2 corners.
What a catch.
Perfect catch. I don't know how he got that one. Throws off about 4 defenders and runs it and puts them in great position.
Yeah, he's a sophomore. Finally gets an opportunity, gets in the backfield. There he is, Hernandez. Last week he was out there again. Now he's getting another opportunity, making some plays. Man, it's hard to put him down. Loses 2 right there. That'll put it out to about the 37-yard line.
Yeah, this time he tries to take it outside, pushes off a defender there, but then Cameron Thorne, the senior defensive back, takes him down right behind the yard to gain.
Yeah, that defensive line stayed outside and would not allow him to get outside. And when you start running that direction instead of north and south, you get running east and west, a lot of these guys can catch you. The ball's thrown deep down the sideline. He comes back to the ball, and there it is. Grethers down the sideline, ball's thrown a little short. Grethers stops, comes back to it, is able to make the play down in the 5-yard line. Good coverage.
Yeah, not a perfect throw, but he finds a way to get that ball. That's going to be a 32-yard catch. 1st and goal for the Owls.
Hernandez the only in the backfield. He's going to kick the pass right there to the end zone. Does he catch it? He does gather it in and pull it for a touchdown. Owls. Jonah Hernandez for a 5-yard, nice little touch pass.
And he takes his opportunity there again. Stephen Law is unblocked up the middle, but under pressure he throws it.
Another one-handed grab. Sophomore getting on the board. Roscoe straight down the middle. That puts it up at 34 points, 34-7, 8:06 left on the clock. And we will take a commercial break here on GRS TV. Back at Williams Stadium, the Owls just put up another touchdown, 34-7 over the North Garland Raiders. The sophomore, Jonah Hernandez, makes a huge run all the way down the field for 41 yards, then taps it off with a 5-yard catch in the end zone. Ball's kicked up to about the 15 with a running catch. He might have some room to run. Up the middle, still on his feet, fighting for extra yards.
Mateo Howard, after coming off the field with the injury, he is back on and he looks better than ever.
Yeah, he catches that on the run. Take advantage of your opportunities. That's what I always say, you know. If you have the opportunity, take advantage of it, make something happen. Oh, big late hit right there. Could have been called on the Owls. Shaw drops back. Trent Hill, now he's been able to run the ball a lot, but you know, we've seen him put it on the ground. He's dropped a couple while he's running, so a couple fumbles, and then it looks like he just kind of batted at that ball. I'm not sure if he didn't see it or what happened, but just kind of comes off his hands pretty strong and sets up second down. To the outside he goes. Picks up about 5.
Yeah, Tyquez Miles with another good tackle. Just patiently waits, throws off his man, brings Trent Hill down.
Yeah, that Garland defense is something else. You know, we talked about it before the game, and they've really stopped and stuffed Trent Hill all night. And we talked about all the all-district players, Zillen Reynolds, of course, their captain, and Caleb Carcamo, all-district captain, Terrence Green. Over the middle, I really thought he had a chance of catching that one. That was Eason over the middle. A lot of confusion.
Eason have a heck of a night, but that one just falls off his hand. Thought he had that one too.
Again, that Garland Owls defense has just been something else. Terrence Green in the backfield, 24. Ashia Johnson playing at safety. Gabe Williams just really having a super night down there as linebacker.
It's a second drive in a row. We've seen a long thought about going for it on 4th, but
yeah, now you're at 7.5. You're at 7 minutes.
Charge North Garland.
We'll just keep it here. It's 7 minutes left of this game, and you're now down by so many points, 34-7. And so what do? You give the ball back to them. You haven't been able to stop the Owls all night long, not in this second half anyway. And so if you kick it to them, you think maybe the Owls are going to score. But if you don't make the first down here, you're giving it to them on the 41. So, you know, what do you do here?
yeah, at this point,
You call a timeout.
yeah, it's all about yardage, but it's out of reach at this point.
That Garland defense has just been something else. They've held North Garland to 181 total yards. 78 yards passing. Only, you know, out of that 78, it was 41 pass for 41 yards of that. So, you know, outside of that one pass, they really just haven't had any kind of passing game. Oh, look at that roll. Down to about the 24-yard line.
Be about a 45-yard punt. He's been looking great tonight.
Yeah, his punts haven't been up in the air or anything, but they've been really nice directional punts, and they've hit the ground and had some great rolls.
And he's been very impressive also kicking field goals tonight, or kicking extra point. It's not often you see a kicker and punter nowadays.
Well, the Owls Owls have a lot to celebrate tonight. You know, they came into the game 1-1. They had lost to McKinney North and then came back and won against Birdville. Their next opponent's going to be Lakeview on Friday, September 15th. Gets to the outside. Here we go. Norwood on the carry. Picks up about 3 or 4. And then after Lakeview on September 15th, Friday, they will play Rowlett. And Rowlett right now is up against Namath Forest, 26-7. So it looks like pretty close to this type of ball game.
In this district, you never know this year. A lot of seniors left last year. It's an open district.
Yeah, every game counts in district play too, because you really want that playoff spot at the end, and it may come down to just one game.
Jonah Hernandez kind of gets tripped up there. Thought he had some yard to gain.
Yeah, strong runner and big lineman. You see a big number 66. Martinez in there, and Trevino. Those guys are really clearing out some space for them. Garland's up to 120 yards rushing tonight.
Norwood at quarterback now. That's going to be Zarin Willis, the defensive lineman, taking him down.
Yeah, nice play right there defensively. And I'm sure that the Owls are moving people in and out, different guys playing different positions now. You saw Norwood right there with a no gainer. So it's 4th and 9 from the 21. So they're going to have to punt this ball away. There's 5 minutes left on the clock, and I believe that the punter put his knee down when he took the snap, and he did. They're going to get the ball on the 12-yard line. He reached down to grab the snap and put his knee down, and that downed the ball on the 12.
Well, if you're North Garland, now you got the best field position you've had all night.
Yeah, you got to try to punch this one in right here. Watch, he puts his knee down when he catches it. That ball is down on the 12. Big break for the Raiders.
North's only touchdown was 41 yards, so this is the closest they've been to the red zone tonight. Trying to capitalize here.
Yeah, that big Owl defense has just not allowed anything. There goes the ball, and this is scooped up, and he is chased down by Shaw, the quarterback. That ball would have been a touchdown.
Oh yeah, that's about a 25-yard gainer. I thought that one was going all the way. Number 34, not on our roster, but making big plays.
Yeah, he's celebrating it as well. You know, you give the ball to an offense on 11-yard line, and then all of a sudden, again, they drop it. Just bad mistakes tonight as far as turnovers. And even when they haven't turned it over, they still are putting it on the ground. Boy, the Owls now have a way to finish it off. There's only 4 minutes, 48 seconds. They hand this ball off to Hernandez, and he gets punished at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, Caleb Johnson once again. This time he's going to be taken down by Stephen Law. Clock is running.
Yeah, 7-34 right now with 4 minutes and 19 seconds. So the Owls are trying to just run the ball out, get this clock going, and get back and celebrate this victory. Well, he's got some running room, and he is gone. 40, 30, 20, 10, and he is by himself rolling around. All he wants to do is celebrate And that is a touchdown, Garland.
Jaden Norwood, have yourself a game. That is a 65-yard rushing touchdown. Just a one person to beat. And he was out there all the way by himself.
Yeah, he took the snap. He's out there playing quarterback right now. Snapped it to him, direct run, straight left. He said, look what I can do when I get the ball.
He was very good last year as the quarterback. This year, there's a new quarterback, Orlando Rout. Norwood wants to be on the field. He's at a receiver position. Been very impressive tonight.
Yeah, Rout is 15 to 23. He's been pretty good himself. 243 yards and 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. That's a 66% rate. So he's done real well. But Norwood,
Outside.
he just makes his presence known.
On the defense. His penalty decline. Score is good.
And Norwood's good at throwing the ball. He's good at running the ball. He's got great instincts. I mean, you just get the ball to your playmakers and see what happens out there. And boy, super fast.
It's a good problem to have. 2 good quarterbacks.
Now, they were sitting right there by Zaylen Reynolds. Yeah, those are 2 great players sitting right there together. They'll play in the next level on Saturdays one of these days.
Yeah, Zaylen Reynolds just extremely quick to the ball. One of the best linebackers we've seen in a few years in this district.
(41-7). There's 3 minutes and 29 seconds left of the game. And in North Garland, they're just going to have to buckle down right now and just try to run this thing out. Stop the fire. It's taken it to 1. Got some running room. And then he's going to get met and taken down at about the 33-yard line.
Mateo Howard with a 32-yard run. Extremely impressive. As we stated, he had 2 touchdowns last week. Came in at Wildcat a lot. Hope to see that in the next few weeks.
You know, the Owls' mantra is "We will win," and every day they start practice yelling, "We will win, we will win, we will win." And it begin, you know, you start to believe in that, and then you start to make big plays, and then you start to win the games. And it all starts in practice. And Coach Russell sent a little thing that said, "Hey, every day before practice, the saying here is set the turf on fire." Set the turf on fire. And right there, the rain's going to put it out. Can you believe that? 108 degrees, no rain so long, and all of a sudden it's raining here tonight, man. What a great thing to happen. But, you know, that means set the turf on fire means let's practice so hard, let's run so fast, let's get to the ball quick that we set the turf on fire. And they're playing like it tonight. Everything has been played in front of them. It looks like they're going to get an interception, and no, it goes through his hands.
Number 25 had a pick. Good coverage by him, though. He's not on our roster. But just played that ball perfectly, just thrown really high in the air. Just misreads the jump by just a little bit.
Yeah, Shaw's, I mean, what else are you going to do? You just got to run out there and just got to give your guys a chance. That's what he tries to do, is throw a jump ball up. And boy, we have really needed the rain here in North Texas. What a drought we've had. The heat has been something else. So, you know, some people would look up there and say, what is that? It's got him. Little crossing pattern is incomplete, so that's going to put up 4th down and 10. And they're going to turn the ball back over to the Owls with 2 minutes and 7 seconds left on the clock. So they went straight, throw the ball. So no time ran off the clock at all. They just threw the ball every play. Really only 30 seconds came off the clock on that entire drive. So 2 minutes and 7 seconds left. And they are lining up their punt formation.
We've been very impressed with all the depth that Garland has on this defense.
They have 3 seconds to snap the ball. He gets it off, and it's going to take a Garland bounce and rolls back upfield to the 42. So the Owls will take it over at the 42-yard line. There's 1:44 seconds left on the game. The ball's going to be placed on the 33. And it looks like the 41. And the Owls can just basically almost take a knee on all of these plays. Now, I'm sure they're not. They're probably going to run straight up the middle. And the rain is really coming down good now, and it is clearing out the stadium. What is that coming out of the, what is it? We don't even know what that is in North Texas anymore. But it's really coming down nice. So they're going to take a knee here and run the clock out and enjoy the win.
And I'm sure everybody's happy about this rain.
Thomas, it's been a great game. Good times with you calling the game tonight. Congratulations to this magnet program that all you guys get to be in broadcasting, filming, camera work, getting to come in here and talk on the TV. And boy, just a great opportunity. Looks like North Garland will be a 7. Garland High School 41. The clock will run out here with 2 more snaps, and this game will be over. There it is. Excellent game. 34-7. The Garland Owls defeat the North Garland Raiders in 9-6A first district game of the season. From Bobby George and Thomas Hart, thank you guys. God bless on GRS TV.